This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We get set here for a 4A1 district matchup between your Cache Bulldogs and the Elk City Elks, coming live to you from Big Elk Field in Elk City, Oklahoma. Billy Palmer along with Chuck Yakiani. Chuck, a big district game tonight.
Yes, sir, it is. Hopefully we can come in here and steal one.
Elk City coming off of a loss to Clinton at 0-1. That's their only district game so far. And Cache is 1-0 with their district win over Woodward. So Cache right now has the upper hand, and this is a big one for the standings. And you look at, going down the line, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to be a coach. This is definitely not coach speed. I'm looking further down past this game, right? So if you look down, you look at John Marshall, very winnable game. If you're Cache, you probably got to win 3 district games to get in. Then you're looking at Chickasha as well, another team that is probably very beatable. But then you're looking at Weatherford Clinton, probably the class right now of 4A1. And then you've got Elk City as well, right there in the mix as well. Coach Griffin thinks this is one that if we're going to pull an upset at some point against one of the bigger teams in 4A1, this is going to be it.
When you look at the teams that are down I-40, Clinton, Weatherford, and Elk City, I mean, these guys are in the mix when you're talking about contenders for the district championship every year. And, yes, this would be one of the ones that would, if there's a game to steal, this one, to compete for a district championship, this is the one we probably need to get.
Yeah, you're watching Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications, always innovating because every community matters, providing top-quality telephone and internet services. Their website at hillary.com. You're watching Cache Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours, Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, about 23 minutes away from kickoff in this 4A1 district matchup between the Cache Bulldogs and the Elk City Elks. It's a nice night out tonight. The temperature kind of dropped a little bit. It feels a little more fallish. It feels a little more like football weather tonight, and so it's a great night to be out here. We thank you for joining us. If you're joining us wherever you're joining us from here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, whether you're on the Roku Apple, OKSportsNet.com. We thank you for joining us. We'll be back home next week. Also another Thursday game because it's a fall break next week. We'll be having Weatherford at Ulrich Stadium. But tonight, a Thursday game. I don't think we'll have, Chuck, a lot of other games going on tonight, so we won't be able to keep people updated on scores. But what we do have for you tonight is our keys to the game. Chuck?
When Coach and I visited today, we went over, some of the things that he's noticed about the Elks. And one of the biggest things that stood out, in all 5 games, they have made a living out of running downhill. And then as a coach, if you show an offensive set at least one time, you've got to prepare for that set. Well, Elk City has shown that they run out of pistol, they run out of the flex bone, they run out of power I and the just regular traditional I formation. Even in warm-ups, they were warming up in a slot I. And they're big up front, up front, and even in the backfield, they're big. So one of the keys for our defense is that even though we're small and undersized, we're going to use our speed, and we're going to take advantage of their bigness and try to beat them to the point of attack. Try to beat them to the point of attack. That way, we can stop them from and hopefully create some turnovers. If we can create, the turnovers is what killed him against Clinton last week. So if we can create turnovers, then we should be sitting pretty as far as when we're on defense. Offensively, it's just kind of the same thing from the last couple of weeks. We've got to execute. The games we had against Woodward and Southeast, those were good tune-ups to get our offensive line to start working together. And one of the things that they worked on this week was not only firing off at the same time and listening to the snap count, but to stay low, because being as big as Elk City is, you're going to have to stay low to move those guys out of the way, because if you hit them up high, you can't move a brick wall, and we have to protect the ball. And that's kind of one of the things that has plagued us all year. We get something going good and we drop the ball. So we've been fortunate enough to get some of those back, but we've lost quite a few of them as well. And we have to take advantage, of their aggressiveness. Defensively, they've got a new defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So, he's dialing up, all kinds of stunts and slants. if we can take advantage of that, and get them jumping off sides a few times, that'll work in our favor. He said their defensive line was not as good as it has been over the last couple of seasons, but still, they're big enough that they put the scare in Clinton last week before losing that turnover battle.
And I think watching speaking about Cash defensively and what you have to do, you hit the nail on the head. Turnovers are going to be big both ways on this. I think watching the early game against Altus and then also last week a little bit against Clinton, they did seem to turn the ball over a little bit. That kind of caused them some problems. Now against Altus, it didn't cost them the win there. They still turned the ball over 6 times in that game and won that game. If you do that tonight, they're not going to be able to beat Cash if they turn the ball over 6 times. But if you can force a couple of turnovers, if you're Cash, you can put a lot of pressure on them. Now on the flip side of that, offensively, I was talking to Coach Griffin just before the game here, just a little bit ago. He said, even more so than defensively, he said offensively, I'm starting to think we're kind of hitting our groove right at the right time. He said, we've had the last couple of weeks, we've looked really good. The assignments have been taken care of, and it looks like, we're a pretty well-oiled machine right now. And the key is, again, now to thinking, was that, because of the last couple of opponents, no disrespect to Woodward and Southeast, but they're certainly down as compared to Elk City. So was that a product of facing a lesser opponent, or tonight? We'll see, if they'll be able to kind of get some momentum. Early, the teams that they've struggled with, Tuttle, Elgin, it seems like they've struggled to move the ball very early on because of, they didn't have a whole lot of rhythm. So if we can see them get some rhythm early, I think the offense is clicking. And really, again, back to the defense, I've been super surprised to see the defense play so well. You've had 2 now back-to-back shutouts. Mm-hmm. And not only shutouts, but you've won those games by 50-plus. And you got to understand, too, at the end of those games, they had – third, fourth stringers, freshmen in there playing and still keeping the shutout alive. And so I love that. And I'm not going to say it's one player by any means, but is it coincidence that that's when Nick Robinson kind of stepped in? I'm just saying, we've seen him both sides of the ball, and the big talk with Nick was, hey, he's this really big-time running back. But I want to tell you, as a linebacker, he's been really solid, Chuck.
He reads the ball really well, and he goes downhill to attack the ball really well. And it's just a matter of getting him acclimated, getting him in shape. But I think he's made a big difference, adding that extra spark, that little oomph that the defense needed. And you could see it in the kids. I mean, the moment he stepped on the field, it's like their mood just kind of lifted. Yeah.
Then, as soon as they heard about him coming back around, Coach Griffin said they all knew him from back when he was here in 8th grade, and so they were very happy to have him and to have another guy on board. And, he's had the last couple of weeks. His conditioning is not right where it needs to be yet. Last week we didn't see near as much of the cramping as we did the first week, so I think that's good. He's making progress there, but I think he's been a really big key to the defense. So that's your keys to the game. Thank you, Chuck. Now, you're watching Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be back here in just a minute.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle. Top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Back here at Big Elk Field in Elk City, Oklahoma, Billy Palmer along with Chuck Yacchiani, also Caleb Hannabass, producer extraordinaire, and Adam Gutierrez on the camera. We thank them for being here with us and helping us, doing a great job bringing this to you. Thank you for making this possible. To all our sponsors, if you want to thank people for having this free outlet to be able to watch these Cash Bulldogs of yours every Friday night, make sure you support every sponsor that we talk about tonight. Now for your starting lineups. Chuck Yacchiani.
Offensively for the Bulldogs, we have Blake Burgess starting at offensive tackle. At guard, Reuben Cable. Center, Jacob Hudson. Quick guard, Alex Fricky. Quick tackle, Braxton Jackson. At tight end, Gunnar Tate. Fullback, Connor Muldowney. Running back, Josiah Thomas. And your receivers are Alex Heidebrack, R.J. Samuels, and Logan Crawford. Defensively for the Bulldogs, defensive ends, Christian Bennett and Connor Muldowney. Nose guard, Nishan Barker. Linebackers are going to be Gunnar Tate, Case Hardzog, Mario Famero, and Nick Robinson. And your corners are Alex Heidebrack, Avery Lawson, and your safeties over the top, Logan Crawford and Camden Hance.
I'm going to call it tonight offensively. I'm going to say the player to watch offensively. I would say Tyler Harbin. I'm going to say Josiah. I think Josiah is one that I've been kind of more interested in the longer we watch him. Number 13, he's a 5'10 sophomore, 175 pounds. To me, he seems like one of those guys who you Cash Bulldog faithful. Remember Kynell Daniels. He's built in that mold for sure. It seems like he's got a few things maybe almost mentally as far as getting the grasp of everything that they're trying to do offensively down. But, man, the kid's physically gifted. And every time I watch the kid run, he runs really hard. So I'm going to call him tonight. I think he's going to be like kind of the pick to click on offense. And defensively, a couple of guys I've been really thrilled with defensively. Christian Bennett every week. I don't probably give him near enough credit for the things that he does on the field. And also, we already talked about Nick Robinson, but I want to talk about Gunnar Tate. Gunnar Tate seems to be like one of those old school type of players. He fits in the mold of, again, all the Tates that have been here before. Very physical, very tough, very aggressive, very fast. And he seemed to show up about, again, on every play. And again, he's a sophomore as well. So the future is certainly bright for the Cash Bulldogs. Now, there are, a couple of things that have been brought up through this pregame already. I think the defensive line is going to be key for Cash in this game. I think winning up front is going to be big. Elk City is going to try to run the football. They're going to try to run it quite a bit, I believe, and they do have some speed. Now, they don't have a couple of the guys that they've had. Thank goodness Cooper Patton is no longer here. He's graduated and moved on. He's been a big thorn in the side of the Cache Bulldogs, no longer there. But they still have a couple of guys. I know Tucker Garza is one that you kind of have to watch out for at running back. Seems like he gets quite a bit of carries on the offense. Another 22, Cooper Garbarino as well. Plays a running back. They'll split him out some. He's a guy that's going to have some speed. He's been here for a few years as well, I believe. Yeah, he's just a junior now, but he's been starting the last couple of years, kind of a bigger kid as well at running back. And so I think if the defensive line and also I think the corners, being very disciplined and not biting on stuff down the field on run plays is going to be big. When you watch, I watched back the Elk City Clinton game from last year, watched a little bit of it, the one from last week as well, and it seems like when they do have success running the ball, it is out on the edge, and so the corners are going to have to be play a big part in making sure their eyes are disciplined. That's your starting lineup. We'll be back here in just a minute. We've got under 10 minutes now until kickoff between the Elk City Elks and the Cache Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs.
Yeah!
Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Crack. Yeah, what's up? I need to use the bathroom, man. You gotta do number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Well, come on in. At McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic, we're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
For all of your portable toilet and septic needs, see McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. Perfect for construction sites to special events. Call McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic at 580-704-9332. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
to connect with others,
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching Cash Bulldog Football. You're watching Countdown to Kickoff as well, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Always innovating because every community matters. Providing top-quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. We're getting really close to kickoff now. Only about 5.5 minutes as we're waiting for, I think the captains should be coming out pretty soon. The Cash captains are on the southeast side of the stadium field waiting to come out. While we're waiting for them, let's mention the officials of tonight's game. Referee Leland Searcy, umpire Bob Mitchell, linesman Robert Hunter, line judge Jason Harris, and back judge Brett Bates. Now we're going to pause for the singing of our national anthem. Fantastic job by the choir over here. We got to hear them right here next door to us up in the press box. Fantastic job of singing the national anthem as we get closer to kickoff here as we're waiting the captains to come out. Again, we won't have many scores for you. There's a few games tonight, but most games are going to happen tomorrow. I believe the game tonight is happening on Thursday because of, I believe, a lack of officiating options now. So we certainly, if you're ever interested in that, you can go Google that, how to become an official, and you can certainly do that. Give these guys a little bit of credit. It's a hard job that they do.
It's very hard. I mean, even the test itself is pretty tough.
And once you get that test, you're tested every single week as you go out to the fields and do what you do. And, again, I think the best official crews are the ones that you never notice are there. Right? That's the job of official is not to be the one that's you're saying his name a lot, that you're noticing things he's doing a lot. The best officials are the one who they do their job and they do it consistently, and they just are kind of out of the way. And so hopefully the crew does that tonight. I'm certainly very thankful that we have some people out here willing to officiate here on a Thursday night. Again, we will have a Thursday game as well next week, so back-to-back Thursdays. But tomorrow night you will be able to watch all the other games on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Several teams playing tomorrow, and again, a lot of big district matchups, so tune in to oksportsnet.com or the app on any of the platforms for those games as we await the coin toss as the captains come out here.
And Bulldog captains are number 2, Logan Crawford, number 11, Tyler Harbin, number 12, Connor Muldowney, number 55, Jacob Hudson, and number 73, Ruben Cable.
And captains for the Elk City Elks is number 61, Tate Shelton, number 28, Braxton Robinson, number 34, Alex Cupp, and number 15, Blake Red. Cash faithful kind of settling in over there now. We got a few more in the stands. Appreciate them being here tonight, but also appreciate you guys at home watching as Cash Bulldogs trying to go to 2-0 in district play and have a leg up on getting into the playoffs for the first time in a couple of years.
You know, that drive up here I thought was going to be a lot longer and a lot more difficult than what it was. It wasn't that bad, so.
Well, it's not bad when you have good company, and we have a good time coming up here and talking. Got to visit a couple of small towns along the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so as a boy who grew up in it's East Central, I always call it Southeastern, but, you know, East Central's in Ada. So East Central Oklahoma, looks very different out here in the West. It's a little flatter. It's a little more dry looking at times, but I have grown to love Western Oklahoma, Elk City, especially near and dear to my heart. I know a preacher in town here, and very good friends with him and some other people here in town, and people over at Weatherford as well in Hydro. So it's a part of the state I've really grown to love, and it's a beautiful night here tonight. And the people, I got to say this, AD Brian Hunt, also former coach here, by the way, years and years ago at Elk City, treated us very well and set us up nicely in the booth. The Big LTV want to give them thanks as well for giving us the roster and kind of answering some questions for me. And then there's also pizza. I think Pizza Hut has brought pizza, so I'm going to give a shout out to them for taking care of us as we await. Looks like the Elks have won the toss, and they have chosen to defer, and the Bulldogs will be receiving in this first half. That's okay. I think that's interesting, and we haven't got to see that a lot this year. So again, Coach Farron Griffin thinks that this offense is clicking right now. Tyler Harbin is outside the Cash Bulldog banner, waiting to run out. They usually do like a handshake kind of jump thing here. You're going to see here in just a minute with the three guys. I think it's Logan Crawford, Connor Muldowney, and Tyler Harbin, as it is there on the there it is, as the Cash Bulldogs are running out onto the field. The 3-2 Cash Bulldogs trying to go to 2-0 in district, playing 4A1. Again, have a leg up on the playoff picture. It'll be a tie for first if they, I guess actually tie for second. I think one team has played more. It could be a half game back. You want to get as many as you can early. Yeah. I mean, this, like I said, this one would be the best one to steal, just because it looked like the Elks in some games were trying to find their identity, with the pistol and shotgun, with the spread set like they showed in warm-ups, and then switching back to a flexbone set and a power eye set and the wishbone. Now, again, I'd also like to mention tonight we do not have a scoreboard camera tonight because there's really no option for us here in the booth to be able to make it work right for you guys. So I will give you a constant reminder of the time. I've done radio in the past, so I probably do that way too often anyway. And Caleb, producer, will make sure you have the down and distance as well, although I will mention that as well. So just keep a reminder of that. As we are getting close to kickoff, as I smell fireworks smoke or something, or smoke.
That's me thinking.
That's so Cash Bulldogs will receive to start this game. We'll see if Tyler Harbin can get this offense clicking the way it's been. The last 2 weeks, they put up 56 and 55 points respectively, and again, pitching shutouts in each of those. So hopefully they can continue the trend tonight. It might be hard to shut out these Elks, but I think you can put some points on the board.
If we can get them to throw the ball, I mean, they're mainly have been run-oriented in their last couple of games. If we can get them to throw the ball, that might actually work in our favor.
I want to thank our first quarter sponsor, Vincent Saylor State Farm. Not only can they provide auto and home insurance, which they are most known, but they also provide life, health, small business insurance, plus financial services. So come in, call, or click for a free quote today. It is our team goal to build lasting relationships. Call 580-699-2771. As we get set for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff, burgers, baskets, pizza, salad, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Let's go to Wayne's, 2 locations in Lawton. Now look who's back deep. For the Cash Bulldogs, it's Nick Robinson from right to left on your screen. We haven't seen him back there yet. Tyler Harbin also as well, and they are going to kick it over to the near side on the 20-yard line to Luke Montgomery, who's going to be hit at the 25, and that's where the Cash Bulldogs will take over an offense to start this 4A1 district matchup.
I would not expect them to kick it deep, especially after, some of our guys running back punts in the last 2 games. So kicking it short will probably, be the wisest thing for them to do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, even our middle receivers, they've got some speed too and some elusiveness. So, that's not always a surefire thing to do if you want to try and put the ball in your favor early.
So the Cash Bulldog offense coming out on the field after 2 50-plus point outcomes. Harbin under center. Going to put Connor Muldowney behind. Josiah is going to go in motion. He's going to get the ball on the outside edge and make the first man miss, but he's going to be tackled for a gain of about 1. So they're trying to get Josiah involved early. He'll bring up a 2nd and 9 for Cash.
I noticed that the Elks are in a even front. We call that an eagle front because one of the guys are covering the guard.
Right.
But they're trying to take away anything up the middle with that, and then walking them backers up on the outside to try and take away, what they're trying to do is to take away the pop.
So Kyrie Coleman goes in motion this time, and the handoff is going to be to Carmel. Downing makes the first man miss, fighting for a few yards, going to get near the 30.
That's a tough run.
Be right at the 30.5-yard line. So bring up a 3rd and 7 for Cash early in this game.
If they can, utilize that and just keep running the ball, directly at them, it might wear them down. And hopefully, if we can break one, their confidence level may drop some, and the Bulldogs' confidence will pick up.
I think we may see Tyler Harbin try to take off and run here in a minute, and he does. They keep it up the middle, and he's going to have the first down for the Cash Bulldogs all the way up to the 39. Call me Mr. Nostradamus.
It's a good call, Coach.
Saw that one coming. But will be a first down for Cash. Good pick up there on 3rd and 7. A little tempo now as Josiah goes to the right side of Tyler Harbin. It's going to be a false start on the Cash Bulldog offense, I believe.
Yeah, I think one of the receivers left early.
So moving back 5 yards, be a 1st and 15 again. We've talked about this all year long if you've been with us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Cash Bulldog penalties. We've done a lot of shooting ourselves in the foot this year, haven't we, Chuck?
Yes, sir.
In a game like this, when you're trying to pull a mild upset, you certainly can't afford to put yourself behind the sticks now at 1st and 15. Need to get all the way up to the 49. As Josiah is now behind Tyler Harbin. High snap, but nice job of Josiah getting the ball and gaining about 3 yards. So bring up a 2nd and 12 now for the Cash Bulldogs.
If we can take care of these mistakes of, 1 step forward, 2 steps back early on and just, get in the rhythm of moving the ball, this game will, play out the way we want it to. But I like Josiah. He reminds me of Barry Sanders.
Oh, that's a
I'm serious.
Pretty big comparison, but yeah, okay.
As elusive as he is and as shifty as he is, that's the type of runner I see him as.
Time the handoff is to Josiah. Makes the first man miss, but again, not going to get much further than that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 for Cash.
Alrighty.
So another 3rd down. Cash Bulldogs 1 of 1 on 3rd down so far. Conway Downey, the lone back behind Tyler Harbin. Tyler Harbin directing him to possible rusher off the edge there. He's going to throw it deep, and he throws it into coverage, and a nice interception by number 3, Cole Bowie, who's got some room on the outside edge, and he may take this one to the house. 20, 15, 10, and he's going to walk it in for the pick 6. Absolute disaster for the Cash Bulldogs.
It's a game of inches. If he'd have thrown that just an inch higher, our band would be playing right now.
And that was a great pick, though. But the guy went up and kind of pulled that in but with one hand. So Elk City strikes first on the pick 6. We do have a man down in the end zone for the Cash Bulldogs.
Not the start we were hoping for.
Yeah, when you're trying to pull an upset like this, that is something that cannot happen. But I do like taking the shot down the field, trusting Tyler to throw the ball.
Like I said, the receiver was well behind him.
Yeah.
If it would have had just, a little bit more angle and a little bit more oomph, we would have taken that at least for a first down. But unfortunately, that's just how it happens sometimes.
The Cash Bulldogs facing some adversity early in this ball game. 8:47 left to go here in the Winston-Salem State Farm first quarter. As Braxton Robinson gets set to kick the extra point for the Elks. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 your score. Elk City leads over the Cash Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
celebrating?
Here at Pam & Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam & Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, as we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne. So Nick Robinson now, a little chess match on the backside. They put Josiah back deep. Nick Robinson will be on the near sideline on the 20. Tyler Harbin will be on the far side of the 22. So they're moving around a little bit here. I like the chess match. I'd like to see Josiah or Nick get their hands on one. We've been seeing Logan Crawford back there quite a bit, but we haven't seen him in this game.
It's like the kicker was kind of glancing that direction whenever he set his tee up. So
and it's going to go to Nick. Nick's going to have a chance here as he gets this one at the 25. Got some room on the outside edge and runs into a couple of guys. He's going to get out at the, let's see where they mark him out at, about the 37 or so. Nice job by Nick getting 17 yards on that return.
good concentration. I thought for a second he was trying to fair catch that.
I thought he might let that, because kind of going to the sideline, I thought he might let it go out of bounds, but nice job getting up to there. Going to mark him at the 36. The Cash Bulldogs will take over after the pick six by Elk City. I think we might see a little more Tyler as well.
Well, we did a good job of getting their confidence up. Now we're going to come back here and deflate it.
So Connor Downey at the bottom of your screen along with Josiah Thomas. Kyrie Coleman goes into motion. Connor Downey now resets behind Tyler Harbin. Josiah goes into motion. He's going to get the handoff on the outside edge. Gets the first guy, makes him miss.
Keep running.
Gets out of that tackle. Is going to have a first down and much more all the way up, too. Let's see, they mark him.
The 50-yard line, I think.
I think they're going to mark him right past the first down marker at the 47. Nice job of kind of the tackler really didn't get his arms around Josiah, and so he kind of slung him out. Well, it didn't really work. Josiah stayed on his feet and going to have a Cash Bulldog first down.
I'm glad he kept his feet moving and give himself a chance to get that first down. Because most guys will stop their feet at the first contact.
And I don't know if they're going to call Josiah, because he kind of flinched on that one and then took off in motion. But they're going to call that on Elk City. So it'll be a free 5 yards, 8:34 left to go here in the first quarter. It'll be a 1st and 5 for the Cash Bulldogs on the other side of the 50 this time in Elk City territory.
And that's one of the things that he wanted to do, take advantage of their aggressiveness. I mean, if they're going to stunt and shoot, make them pay for it a little bit. Back them up. It'll take some of that aggressiveness away.
Nick Robinson now in the back, though, behind Tyler Harbin. Tyler's going to back up, put himself in a pistol formation.
Oh, looking right at him, too. Was that right tackle or left tackle?
Yeah, that was number 62, Blake Burgess, senior left tackle.
He was rocking back and forth.
So give him that 5 yard drive back. Still be a 1st and 10 for Cash.
You just got to be disciplined enough to hold your water, sit still until that ball moves. And he knows that. I mean, he's a senior.
Tyler's going to drop back to pass this time. He's thrown up one-on-one coverage to number 1. That's Avery Lawson, who just out of the outside. But there is a flag, and they're going to call a holding on Elk City. And by the way, Avery said, yeah, that was. He threw his hand up and said, where's the flag? There's the flag. It's going to be a 1st down for the Cash Bulldogs. So they've seen something on the outside that they like. They've thrown a couple of deep passes early in this game.
Yeah, they're picking on this corner over here, number 8. I don't know if
that's Slade Josie, the junior.
Coaches saw something the last time.
So another 1st down for the Cash Bulldogs. Move the ball to the 43-yard line.
But I like the aggressiveness of going at him.
Yeah, I like the confidence of taking the shot down the field.
The aggressive play calling.
8:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Nick Robinson again behind Tyler Harbin. He's going to get the ball right up the middle and finds his way through a hole. Nice little 3-4 yard run there on first down.
That pulling guard gave him enough room as he kicked that end out and then created that big old hole right up the middle.
I think they're going to give him 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for Cash. I like the way Nick runs. He knew right where that ball was going. He saw the hole immediately, but you got to give credit to the Elk City defense. Very good up front. Hand off again to Nick up the middle. He's going to fall forward this time for a gain of about 2. Bring up a 3rd and 5 for Cash.
So it'll be about 3rd and 5. It'd just be interesting to see what he's going to dial up here. I mean, you want to go right at him and not leave anything.
I think if you see him run the ball here, I think they're going to be going for it on 4th down, and so that's what I think is happening. Nick tries to make the first guy miss, but you're going to lose a couple yards on the play actually. So they're going to bring out the punter here, try to pin him deep and play some field position. Not a bad idea early in this game. Ben Angel is a weapon. So it is 4th and 7. It's right at 7 minutes left to go in this first quarter. If you're just joining us, Elk City on the first possession of the game had a pick 6 of Tyler Harbin, ran it back for a touchdown.
Well, Ben's back.
Be a low end over, and it's going to go out at the 1 yard line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be at the 1. They called for a touchback because it hit the pylon, but it went out this side of it.
Oh, so he's giving them the touchback.
Yeah, because it hit the pylon. So nice job. I put that in about as good a place as you could put that.
You got lucky. I mean, I think this gentleman with the microphone down here was lobbying for the touchback too.
That is Mr. Daniel Garbarino.
But, I mean, that was almost a perfect setup to just pin our ears back and go after him.
Pretty good job there, putting that one down there. Like to see Ben. He is a weapon for us this year, and I'm thankful to have him. So we will see the Elk City Elks on offense for the first time tonight. Again, they are no longer with Cooper Patton, who has graduated. But they still have a number 7 in the backfield. That's Reese Burton, the junior running back. Big hole right up the middle. Going to be easily first down all the way up to the 37-yard line. That's number 21, Jaden Wynn, the fullback.
I think one thing that needs to be adjusted here is our tackling. We're hitting him up high, and that guy, he's got some strong legs. It's just
those big boys do not be able to tackle.
He's dragging us. I mean, if we can hit him low and wrap up those legs, he won't be as successful.
It's a little wishbone action here. Hand off again to the fullback up the middle, and he stays on his feet, fights through for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 5. But again, very tough run. But tackling was better that time. They approached him from a little different angle. Either way, Jaden Wynn has 5 yards.
I mean, he may have gotten 5, but that was 5 he had to earn because, I mean, we hit him pretty close to the line of scrimmage, and he had to tough out those last 4 yards.
It's going to be a pitch this time, too, number 21 as well, and Gunnar Tate really did a nice job of flowing with that one. It's going to be stopped about a yard short or so. Probably should have been actually about a yard back, but they're going to give him a very generous spot. 3rd and 1 now for Elk City. That's, again, another carry by Jaden Wynn.
And the way Tate was scraping downhill, I thought he was going to create a really good collision, but he got hung up by one of the linemen up there.
Now, again, really good job by the quarterback, Logan Webb, number 14 for Elk City. This is an offense that's you don't see a lot of anymore, so it's not something that's just natural for him to see. As the running back gets to the outside, he's got a lot of room and still on his feet. Breaks a couple of ankles and looks like he may take this one all the way to the house unless Kyrie Coleman can catch him. He's going to get in for another Elk City touchdown. 13-0 now your score. 4:54 left to go here in the first quarter. Just bad tackling that time by Cash.
Yeah, we're back to our form that we had against Elgin and Tuttle, where we're wanting to reach out and grab him. This is not AT&T. Just get up and hit him. I think when the linebacker missed him up close after he hit the line of scrimmage, everybody just kind of reverted back to their old ways for a few minutes.
Point attempt is up, and it is good. 14-0 now. You score. Elk City up big early in this one over the Cass Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 14-0 now your score. Get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's.
Well, as we were discussing in the break, I mean, your mistakes are magnified against good teams. And Elk City's a good team.
Yeah.
Regardless of what their record says, they are a good team. And when you make, like with the interception and missed tackle, those things are magnified. And you just have to keep your focus and keep plugging away to try and get some of that back.
So they moved Josiah again back up. Now he's on about the 24. Nick is standing about the 11-yard line. Tyler Harbin on the other side about the 25. I'd love to see one try to take this to the house. A little bit, look at the Elk City special teams on the near side. A little bit small down here. This is going to go back deep to Tyler Harbin, who catches it. He's got a lot of room on the left if he can see the hole out here, but he doesn't see it at all. He is hit big by number 5, Colin Church, the junior linebacker for Elk City.
We almost got the wedge that we were praying for right there up the middle, but I wasn't sure what his angle was, and he kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, if he gets his head turned a little bit to the left and he sees the hole, there's a lot of room on the left side. Just never saw it. Sometimes it's just kind of best, I heard the coach say this before, just to kind of go where the ball takes you. So you get this momentum, you turn left, go left.
Yes. But, I mean, his angle of the game and my angle are 2 totally different things, so I don't see what he gets to see.
Either way, the Cass Bulldogs will be taking over with 4:48 left to go on the 17-yard line. Man in motion, Tyree Coleman, handoff up the middle. Only a couple of yards there.
That's one thing we haven't seen in a while is a 2-back set.
Right. We are seeing a heavy dose of Josiah tonight.
If we can get this set actually kicking and grinding, we might actually have some success because you can do a little bit more, with your run game. You can do some crisscrossing. You can, run the power, and you still have the pop and you still have the bootleg. I mean, you got everything there with 2 backs.
Cass Bulldogs going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
2nd and 9 for your Cash Bulldogs. Josiah goes into motion. Tyler's going to keep the ball up the middle, gets to the outside, and nice job of getting a few yards there. He's going to make this 3rd down very manageable.
Well, he looked off the linebackers, we've seen that tailback dump the last few weeks, try and get that sweep out of it. And when he looked it off and that linebacker bit, that gave him the room he needed to run up the middle.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 4 for the Cash Bulldogs. Really need to pick this one up. Might have to throw the ball because they're kind of sitting on that run. That's what Cash likes to do. So I think you're going to have to complete a pass or two. You got one-on-one coverage here at the bottom of the screen, it looks like. That's Avery Lawson. They're handed up the middle anyway and not going to work.
If we would just, sustain our block just another half second, we'll break. We're getting ready to break one. I mean, I can feel it. We just have to sustain those blocks just a little bit longer.
So bring up a 4th down now for the Cash Bulldogs. On the punt again is Ben Angel. 5'10" junior.
And with the offensive line, you don't have to have pancakes every block. Just long enough to get in their ways where they cannot pursue and then give that little crease. I'm glad to see Ben healthy this week.
It's Cole Bowie back deep for the Elk City Elks. Ben, nice big spiral right to Mr. Bowie at the 30-yard line. And
there you go.
Makes a couple of men miss. Tackling just not.
You guys have got to fit up. Let's go.
So it gets up to midfield. Nice return by Cole Bowie, the junior.
Yep. I mean, I thought we had him, corralled in. He kind of snuck out of there. Let's see what Coach Thompson has dialed up for us here.
Back to the little wishbone set. Logan puts the ball on the ground, able to hand off. It's going to be a loss.
That's the break we needed.
Loss of 3 on the play. Would have been nice if we could have got on that one. Logan Webb does a nice job of really getting on that and actually making the handoff.
Yeah, that was a good recovery because, the linebackers and the linemen were right there.
So we'll bring up a 2nd and 13 now for the Elks. A 14-0 lead early in this game with 2:07 left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm first quarter. Logan Webb again goes up under center. Going to hand the ball right up the middle this time, but nothing doing at all that time for number 22, Cooper Garbarino.
Little crossbuck action there in the backfield, trying to misdirect our linebackers, but we sniffed that thing out.
So it'll be 3rd and 13 now for Elk City. Really a big defensive stop right here needed for the Cash Bulldogs. Try to get a little bit of momentum and positive play on their side.
This is a huge down. If we can get a stop right here, hopefully that'll help turn the momentum going our direction for the remainder of the half.
They can run out of an I formation this time. This Cash comes up, and they're going to bring some pressure. And they throw the ball to the outside edge, and it is caught for a 1st down easily. I think some miscommunication there. That time, number 7, Alex Heidebrick, got turned around a little bit, left the receiver wide open for the 1st down.
Yep, just one of the things that these guys are taught, if you got a guy going away from you, you better get your head up because someone's going to come right back at you. And that's what happened. Somebody ran like a slant, and then the chute went out the backside. And
1st down at the 35-yard line of Cash territory allows Elk City to go back into their primary offense. Logan Webb goes up under center. Going to hand the ball this time. Cash doing a little better job up front now.
And, if I was calling plays for the Elks, I would probably do something a little like this. Just hit them between the tackles. Use your size against theirs, and that's what they're doing right now. They're using their size against our smaller size. But hopefully, we can get something stopped, fumble or something.
2nd and 8 now for the Elk City Elks. Logan Webb goes up under center again. Going to pitch it out wide this time, and nobody on that edge. They got to get there, and I think he's going to be knocked out of bounds about the 27-yard line. So bring up a 3rd and about 2, I believe, for Elk City.
Yeah, I think the play side linebacker got held up at the line of scrimmage when he was scraping, and there wasn't any cutback player there to help out. But, I mean, we're getting the direction. We're flowing with it. We're just not getting that extra man there that we need. We're not swarming like we have been in the last 5 games.
So 3rd and 2 for Elk City. 10 seconds left here in this first quarter. Logan Webb goes up under center again, trying to get Cash to flinch.
Somebody flinch. No,
they're going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it here this time, though, because we got a few seconds left here before the end of the quarter, and I don't want to send you guys out back-to-back plays. If you're just joining us early in this game, first drive of the game, Elk City picked off Tyler Hardin. Nice one-handed interception by Cole Bowie. He returned at about 60 or 70 yards for the touchdown, and then a long touchdown run not too long after by the Elk City Elks.
I think I can kind of see their strategy developing here in a little bit. They're trying to wear our defense down. They're pounding us and pounding us and pounding us, running between the tackles, and they're trying to get that one big play that'll.
That big play, they're really relying on that edge. I thought pregame we talked a little bit about the linebacker, defensive line, especially the cornerbacks and linebackers got to float to the ball because that outside edge, they're going to attack that outside edge. That's where the big plays are for them.
But, I mean, that's what they're doing exactly. I mean, they are.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working.
It's 3rd down and 2 now for Elk City. 10 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. I formation set this time. Pitch to the outside. Great job by the Cash defense this time, forcing a loss. That'll be a 4th down now for Elk City, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. Elk City leads your Cash Bulldogs 14-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone, made fresh daily from their secret family recipe. With handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, second quarter action. Brought to you by the Lawton Firefighter Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every day, the Lawton Firefighters Association.
It's kind of easy to cheer because they're playing our fight song.
Pretty common fight song. So I thank the Lawton Firefighter Association for their sponsorship of local high school athletics in the Lawton area. So big 4th down now, 4th and 5 for the Elk City Elks. Cash Bulldogs needing to get a big stop here.
We need to pay attention to that ball and not jump and give them the freebie. So hopefully we can sit here and hold our water long enough that we won't give it to them.
Man goes into motion. He's going to get the ball on the edge, and he's going to be thrown down and stopped. Turnover on downs. Cash Bulldogs get the stop they need.
Credit Nick Robinson with that for bouncing that back inside where he had more help.
So Elk City did try to get to the edge and stretch him again. This time Nick Robinson, as Chuck said, stopped that and pushed it back inside where he had other defenders waiting. So Cash gets the stop they need. They'll take over on their own 30-yard line.
That was perfect. That's textbook of what you tell them to do. Stand your ground. Don't get, reach. Don't get blocked. Don't get scooped. And he did it perfectly.
So 1st and 10 for the Cash Bulldogs. R.J. Samuels comes out to the bottom of your screen. Haven't seen him much tonight yet. Josiah Thomas behind Tyler Harbin. And press coverage on RJ. He's going to throw the ball out to Kyrie Coleman. Got a block on the outside, but man, quick to the ball. The linebacker for Elk City. It's still going to be a gain of about 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7 now for your Cash Bulldogs.
And he did get there in a hurry.
Looked like he had a whole lot of room and a blocker on the edge.
But it's a good call because now they have had to stretch their front 7 out. They can't sit inside and take away the middle run.
So Josiah again behind Tyler Harbin, who's going to get the ball and hand it to Josiah up the middle, and he's met there, but still able to gain 2 after spinning out the initial tackle, so it's going to make it a 3rd and 5 for Cash.
If we could get, just like I said, one more blocker. If we can get somebody working up to that next level, we've got more running room at that next level.
10:50 left to go here in the second quarter.
Yes.
Elk City jumped off. It will be really close. I don't know. We'll see here. I mean, right at the marker. I think they'll give them the first down. Yeah. So it'll be a first down for the Cash Bulldogs. So they are kind of capitalizing on that aggressiveness, aren't they, Chuck?
Yes, sir. That's what you want. A team that, fast and that aggressive up front. You want to use it against them. And that's what that freeze play does. I love that freeze play. I love it.
Cash Bulldogs look to the sideline here. Haven't seen much of Connor Muldowney tonight. He is behind Tyler at this point. Might see a pop play here. They put a man in motion, and they're going to give it right back to him again.
Hold your water.
So it'll be 1st and 10. We've done this dance twice now.
Well, I don't like dancing.
1 step forward, 1 step back.
We'll get it right. Before the night's over, we're going to get it right.
That's an easy dance, though, Chuck. 1 step forward, 1 step back. Anybody can do that dance.
It's
not a fun one to watch.
Not with my moves.
Tyler looks to the sideline. Josiah again behind Tyler. Looks like they're trying to bring a little bit of pressure. They're going to throw the ball over the middle, and honestly, RJ was right there just overthrowing Tyler. As soon as he threw it, knew he overthrew it, but he had RJ running in the middle open. So we'll bring up a 2nd and 15. 15.
I think they need to pop it a couple more times, and then while they're sneaking up trying to get that pop, run that stop route right where the linebackers are standing, and see if they can make something out of that.
I don't mind throwing the ball, picking on a couple of these. Like number 8, RJ definitely has a little bit of size advantage over him. That's Slade Josie. Tyler's going to hand the ball off this time. Nice patient run there. He's going to get back up to the first down marker. It's Nick Robinson, and man, you can see the explosiveness. He just about broke that one. It's going to be a 3rd and 9.
I think his problem there is that he cut off the inside foot. And that's why he slipped, and his feet come out to the side of him. He cut off that inside foot, took away his traction.
It's another possible passing situation here as Nick Robinson goes to the side. They're going to throw it to him, but it's going to be an incomplete pass. So bring up a 4th down again for the Cash Bulldogs. We'll have to punt this one away again. Yeah, it's just a 2-score game, so you don't need to take any chances at this point.
No, if he needs one good completion to get his confidence back.
Tyler's a little bit off right now.
Yeah, kind of saw him hang his head a little bit as he was heading to the sidelines. Just one completion is all he needs. Or one more, because I know he's already got one, but he needs one more.
Cole Bowie again back deep for the Elk City Elks, standing on about the 14-yard line. It's Ben Angel gets ready to kick this one away. This one not quite as good. It's going to be a high, short kick. Takes a great bounce, though, and Cole Bowie's going to pick up. Got a lot of room on the sideline because there's no Cash defenders here. Still on his feet past midfield. Kind of caught the Cash defense a little bit flat-footed there. I think they thought he was going to let that one go out of bounds. He picks it up and gets it into Cash territory.
Yeah, I think they were looking at the coach on the sideline who was waving everybody to get away from the ball, and he just saw the sideline open up.
They gained about 20 yards on the return.
Thankfully, we had somebody there to slow him down.
See if the Cash Bulldog defense can get another stop here. There's a player, I think he's down. Yeah, there's a player down on the field.
Probably just winded.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the injured player is Sir Cannon Hance, 14 for the Cash Bulldogs. We'll try to get an update on him. Logan Webb back onto the field. Hand the ball off to number 21. A big hole this time. Runs over a couple of guys. Easily has another Elk City first down. And yikes, Jaden Wynn. Looks like a men among boys right now.
Honestly, I think they're trying to make a statement. I think, they're upset from losing to Clinton last week, but they are coming at us, and they are daring us to.
Well, we're a little small up front. They can kind of pick on that, I think, a little bit. So, again, same play, going to get up to the 32 this time. One gain of about 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7 now for Elk City. So Cash is going to have to use their speed. They don't really have a whole lot of size up front. Got number 51 up there, Christian Bennett, Nishan Barker. Neither of those guys even break 200 pounds, so you don't have a lot of size. Both those guys are definitely very fast.
Yeah, not even with rocks in their pockets. There's no corner out there up top. Oh, there he is, number 7.
So again, a handoff up the middle, this time to number 10. That's Catch Gino, the Elk City junior. Beautiful football name, but it shouldn't be playing running back. It should be a receiver.
He should be
a fisherman, man. That'd be a great name for a pro fisherman, Catch.
Or a baseball player.
Yeah, baseball player.
Retire from football and go play baseball. But yeah, they're running between the tackles and they're taking it right to them.
Be a 3rd and 2 now for Elk City. The 26-yard line, the Cash Bulldogs. Logan Wynn again, handoff on the outside to Braden Wynn.
There you go. Hang on to him. That's the swarm we've been missing.
Will be stacked up at the 20, but it will be another first down for Elk City, all the way down to the 19. 7:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Elk City leads this one 14-0.
Yeah, I mean, we had, first contact, fit and finish, and then here come the rest of the team to help out. That's what we've been missing for most of the first quarter. But I think we're finally starting to get that sense of urgency.
And off to catch Gino up the middle. Very short gain. Bring up a 2nd and 8.
Christian Bennett. Yep. Christian Bennett on the tackle, making that first contact and wrapping him up. And we haven't called his name a lot this year. I mean, he's done a tremendous job on that side.
Yeah, we don't. Christian's he's in on a lot of plays on defense. We don't really say his name a lot, but he's certainly there. This time the handoff to number 7 with a big hole up the right side. A couple missed tackles. LC is going to have another touchdown. 20-0 now. Your score this one. Number 7, Reese Burton. And the route is on.
Yep, we've got to get something. That way we can, because, get more than 15 points of a loss, and we're going to try and fight for that to get back. Because that's one thing that plays into this is, you still got that margin of victory.
Yeah.
And thankfully it tops out at 15.
Extra point is good, 21-0 your score. 6:25 left to go in the second quarter. Cash has a mountain to climb here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. 21-0 now your score. After the long touchdown run by number 7, Reese Barton Jr. for the Elk City Elks.
Hopefully we can keep it close to within 15, because at the end of the season, or as the weeks go actually, the margin of victory becomes your tiebreaker if you're, if you have the same record as another team. Like if we come into the game with Chickasha and we both finish at 3-3, then those points are going to come into play, because whoever has the most points will get that last playoff spot.
So Logan Crawford now doing a little more shifting around. Josiah on the far side. Tyler on the bottom of your screen. I believe that might be Avery Lawson, excuse me. Logan Crawford up about the 30-yard line on the near side. This one's going to go back to Tyler Harbin at the 20-yard line.
Make a wall.
He's got a big hole and wrapped around the neck and flung down at the 35-yard line. That's where the Cash Bulldogs will start this drive with 6:20 left to go here in the first half. Elk City, Oklahoma, beautiful night for football. I was going to say Friday night football, but Friday night football on a Thursday here in the state of Oklahoma.
Man, I'm glad it is clear tonight because I would not want to be doing this in the rain.
Oh, if it would have been like yesterday, it would have been pretty wild. And Lawton got quite a bit of rain on parts of Lawton. Law of the State got a lot of rain yesterday.
It'd make that field really messy.
Coach Farron Griffin said before the game, he's like, I didn't get like even a 1/10 of an inch. I was like, well, we got like 5 or something. I don't know what it was. Nick goes in motion on the outside edge. They're going to call.
Somebody left early.
And when it's going here, it's going against you. Everything's going against you. Right, the flag about hit Tyler in the face as well. There'll be a 1st and 15 after the false start. Really need some kind of response for halftime. Elk City will get the ball to start the second half. So if you can cut into this score, even just waste 6 minutes and get a score, you're down 2 touchdowns. Probably feeling pretty good about that, the way this first half has went. But Cash is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Elk City leads 21-0 over your Cash Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with 0 out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 1st and 15 for the Cash Bulldogs. 6:17 left to go here in the first half. Billy Palmer along with Chuck Yakiani.
You know what would be wild if he did the swinging gate out here in the middle of the field. I've seen him do some fancy stuff.
He's going to try to throw it deep again, and he picked off again, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, they're going to call Elk City ball at the 30-yard line. So again, he threw into double coverage. Probably not the most advised pass.
And I know he's trying to make something happen, but he probably should have did some check downs and found another receiver. He's trying too hard.
Cooper Garbarino on the interception for Elk City, the junior.
And I think that's the conversation he's having right now with the coach. He's trying too hard to make something happen. Just be patient, and it'll fall into place. And being a senior, he understands that. He knows that, just can't get it all back at once.
Nick Robinson going to try to bring some pressure. Cash call another timeout. That's their final one of the half. We'll take it with them. 6:09 left to go here in the first half on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 6:09 left to go in the first half. Cash needing something positive to happen here. Hopefully we'll get the ball to start the second half.
Just like we're doing a different look over the top. He's got a cover 3 shell, which is 3 deep. Loading up the front.
I mean, I formation for Elk City as well. Handoff right up the middle. Nice job there. Only a couple yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8 now for Elk City.
The outside backer on the far side was walking up, and I think that's the look they want to give them right now. They want to load the box as much as they can to try and slow down some of that run. But on the flip side of that, our secondary has got to pay attention.
Logan Webb's going to pitch it to the outside this time. Place worked very, very well for the Elk City Elks, and this one's going to work well as well. 50-45, going to be knocked out at the 43-yard line. Another first down into Cash Bulldog territory for Elk City. They struggle with that outside edge stuff.
Yeah. Well, when Nick Robinson went down at the point of attack, it was just like the floodgates opened. And everything just went downhill.
Nick looks a little bit gassed as well.
I was kind of hoping that number 8 would at least bounce him back inside. There he is.
Another first down, though, looks like, for Elk City. Yep. Number 7 again. That's Reese Burton.
Our linebackers are making the right reads. I mean, they read that crossbuck, but they're getting picked off from the linemen up front. I mean, the scheme's working if we can just get off our blocks. But their line's so dang big, it's hard to get around those big bodies.
.5:15 left to go here in the first half. Logan Webb up under center, going to sneak forward. It's a big quarterback sneak for about 5 yards. Nice time for turnover. Your Cash try to force one here.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to make excuses, for the some of the play they're doing, but I mean it's just common sense. X's and O's. Their X's are bigger than our O's, and that's easy to see by the way they're just moving the ball at will.
Got this time again.
Hang on to him. Come help him out. There we go.
Going to bring a 3rd down now for Elk City. That time number 1, Tucker Garza, the sophomore on the carry for Elk City.
And that's one of the guys that he was really worried about was Tucker Garza, because he's an excellent runner. When he gets the ball, he reads the field well. He sees everything in front of him. He was worried about trying to slow him down.
So Webb goes up under center again. Going to hand it off. Really was read very well, but it's going to be another touchdown for Elk City. This time from 26 yards out, Tucker Garza with the touchdown.
Yeah, until we can find a way to stop that crossbuck if they're going to keep running it. And that's just one of the things. I'm going to run it until you stop it, and so far we haven't stopped it. I mean, we'll figure it out. Oh.
It still went through. Braxton Robertson hit the post that time, but it does go through.
I think we left earlier. We're lined up in the neutral zone. As that flag came from the far side.
They could just take the extra point.
Yeah. Of course, it might have been on them.
Yeah, I think it was on them, actually.
Either the tight end or the wingback was moving.
So the ball will be moved back to about the 8-yard line. And with the second half, we'll have a little bit of OU Texas talk as well. Big game this weekend between the Longhorns and the Sooners. State Fair, Texas, the Cotton Bowl, the real Cotton Bowl, not the swanky one at Jerry World.
I'm kind of fond of the old one.
This one's low, and I think he missed it. Yeah, it's no good. 27-0 your score. Elk City all over Cash on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 27-0 your score to get set for the Waynes drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Waynes. 3:54 left to go in the first half.
I went to Waynes last night.
Currently not going to Waynes or any place like Waynes. So I'm on a major diet. Yay me.
I got rained on while I was getting my dinner. It's just because I refused to cook last night. I was tired.
Josiah Thomas on the 20-yard line on the near side. Logan Crawford, there he is, back deep. Tyler Harbin in the middle of the field. There's a big spot on that back right side if they see it. Nobody there. They can put one on the ground out there. That could be dangerous.
Yes.
If I'm him, I'd probably try to do that.
They may try it in the second half.
It's going to be Logan Crawford.
Right,
We tackled at the 22-yard line. I think Mark actually all the way to 24 in generous spot. We'll take it. So Cash Bulldog offense will take over. 3:49 left to go in this first half.
You remember how I said our angles are different from theirs? If he'd have just come up this right side, he might have had a good chance of at least getting it to midfield. But he must have seen something on that far side that he thought he can get to.
Don't go away at halftime, everybody. You can get you a drink and snack, whatever you got to do. We'll have the Phillips Music halftime show for you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We want to support our high school bands. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Tyler Harbin's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself and maybe gain about 1 or 2 on the play. A second and long for Cash.
Just ran out of running room. Their linebackers are getting there in a hurry.
We talked a lot about the Cash defense going into this, but really the Elk City defense has kind of been the showstopper tonight.
And I know I sound like a broken record, but if we can sustain our blocks and then somehow get to that second level, we're going to have all the running room we want.
I'll throw it out to Nick Robinson. Makes the catch this time. Can he get to the outside edge? Puts a stiff arm on and gets up the field. Going to have a – let's see where they mark him out at. They going to give him a first down? Yep. First down for the Cash Bulldogs. They've been trying to get that play a couple of times the last couple weeks, and Nick finally able to make it happen. 3:07 left to go and ticking.
It might be the medicine shot we need.
Yeah, you probably need to start throwing the ball here a little bit. It's Cash Bulldog offense. But, again, you can't get it all back at once. If it's not there, you can just get rid of it.
Yeah, mix up your route packages.
To fake the pitch out to Nick and got some room down the near sideline all the way up to 45 and spun down. And hope he's not hurt like his ankles, maybe even the head there the way he was thrown down. Because now you've got 2 quarterbacks down if that's the case.
And that won't be good.
Oh, boy. We'll take a timeout here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and it is number 19, Zach Abbott, third string quarterback, coming onto the field for the Cash Bulldogs. Tyler Harbin goes down, Hans goes down.
Small.
Well, he's a quarterback.
He is a quarterback.
Oh, he puts the ball on the ground immediately, and Elk City gets it.
Hang in there, kid. You'll be all right.
So Zach Abbott puts the ball on the ground. Elk City will take over from the 43-yard line. 2:29 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, they probably need to take him to the side and let him start getting some practice snaps.
Well, I mean, listen, the only action he's had so far is late in games where there's no pressure on you at that point.
Yeah.
They need to say, hey, just play like you're playing. Same.
And JV games.
Yeah, it's no different.
But that ain't Duncan over there. It's Elk City, and they're angry.
Hand off to number 21 again, but he's going to be thrown down by Connor Muldowney. Also number 50, Nishan Barker, and number 38, Ben Angel.
They did a much better job that time of getting down the line and stopping that run. Whereas before, some of them getting caught up in traffic, trying to have to fight around in trash. That time they got there quick.
So 1:55 left to go here in the first half. It's time to pitch. It's kind of a bad pitch. Kind of picked it up on his helmet, but he's still got a whole lot of room on the edge. Going to be knocked down at the 47-yard line. Going to bring up a third and medium.
And just because they've got this sizable lead and the clock's running down.
Yeah, they're not going to go for a fourth down. I don't think they're going to go for a fourth down.
No, obviously, don't be surprised if they throw it.
Oh, yeah, right here? Yeah.
Yeah, the secondary cannot afford to fall asleep.
I'll disagree. I think this is going to be a run. They've had so much success running the ball. I don't know why you'd go away from it at this point.
Here we are in the pistol. Most of the pistol. Thought it was pistol.
Oh, but here you go. You're right. They're going to try to throw it deep. But he's going to flush out of the pocket and gets rid of it. And, overthrown. I'm glad they threw it because now it's going to be fourth down. And they are going to punt the ball away, and that does save you some clock as well because you don't have any timeouts left.
And the only reason I brought that up is because, as Cash, you're look at the fact that you've lost your two quarterbacks, and you want to drive the dagger in and finish them off.
Knockout below, yeah.
And the only way to do that is you put one more touchdown up, and hopefully that lets the air out of the balloon.
R.J. Samuels and Logan Crawford back deep. Be a high pump, but it's going to be very, very short.
Get away from it.
It's going to go out of bounds just on the other side of the 40. So a short field for Cash if they can make something happen, but the question is, what do they have at quarterback at this point?
I would bring him out one more time and just tell him relax, take the snap, and have faith that you guys are going to get the job done for you. Because he is scared to death.
Yeah.
Being that little in the middle of a game,
Probably not expecting to play tonight.
Nope, we're going Wildcat.
It is.
No, there he is. I couldn't see him behind that guard. But he's back out there, little Abbott.
Zach Abbott under center. I think we'll see him throwing the ball. He probably have to run the ball quite a bit now. Man goes in motion, handoff up the middle. Connor Muldowney up to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I'm pretty sure that was the result they were trying to get the first time.
That's it, yeah.
But he was just, like I said, scared. So hopefully he can run they're going to run it again, same thing. Just enough to get the butterflies out. Oh,
ball on the ground again. They'll see he's going to have it.
He put it in the basket. I just think he held on to it a little bit longer than he should have. But
so Felixie will take a shot here. We'll see. 19 seconds left to go in the first half. Things not looking good for Cash tonight.
No, and I don't even see where, I guess the other two.
Tyler Harbin's over there actually running around a little bit, so maybe that's good news. I can see him bouncing around the backside there on the.
Yeah, I see him now.
Yeah. Maybe they get him back in there in the second half. So they're going to try to throw it.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, he makes a catch.
Oh. I guess he did make the catch.
13 seconds left in the first half. Drop back to pass. He's going to throw it again. Oh, no, this is dangerous because number 8, Talon Hoa, committed the sin
looking in the backfield,
of stopping and looking at the ball in the backfield. The man ran right by him.
But this is the statement they were wanting to make. They're down. Let's keep them down. And we didn't rise to the occasion. We didn't answer the challenge. And now we're behind 33 points. Yep. But hopefully Tyler will come back. Actually, I would bring little.
I don't know if I would bring him back in this game, honestly.
I would bring back the little guy and just tell him to take a knee and go talk about it at halftime and see what we got.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know if you bring Tyler back in. I think you need to kind of just play it safe. You've been injured. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a.
I don't know, though. The ball's put on the ground and still going to get in for the 2-point conversion. 35-0 now your score. We're going to keep it right here.
I would, as far as, another backup quarterback, I would have one of my other seniors that have been playing for a while that know the system, have them take some snaps and continue to use Abbott as a backup just in case that guy went down. I'm not saying anything that Abbott couldn't get it done, but you're still playing on his confidence. You're trying to keep him, as small as he is, you're trying to keep him safe.
Yeah.
But I would bring, a Wildcat package in. But you have a really good point. You're down 34 points, and there's no sense in getting one of your other guys, injured worse than what they already are. So just, do your best to keep them out of the end zone from here on out.
So I don't know how bad it is for Cannon Hance, but you cannot afford to lose Tyler in a game where you were down 35 at the half. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense. You still want to win the rest of the season. No disrespect to number 19 Zach Abbott. Just don't think he has the game experience yet, and I think Tyler Harbin is definitely the better option. But I think you need to save Tyler for another day probably.
Yeah.
You're still trying to get in the playoffs this year. Got a couple very winnable games. After this, you can make it into the playoffs, and you don't want to be down your top 2 quarterbacks going into these winnable games. It's about 2 or 3.
And I would use like Kyrie or
I think Connor. You got to get one of the seniors or something, yeah.
And use them the rest of the way. And that might open up a different phase of the game where even though you're not throwing it a whole lot, that surely adds a different dimension to your run game.
Call a false start on Elk City this time. So we'll re-kick that one.
You don't see that too often. I guess somebody was in the ear of the kid that took off, and that's what made him take off. Because he's still harping at him. Maybe they were having trouble getting lined up, and yeah, he was still harping at him.
We'll try this again. Be a low kick on the ground there, picked up at the
scoop it, go score
25
go
by
score.
Josiah Thomas, who gets to the outside edge and
going
to be hit hard. There's going to be a flag thrown in the back. There's 2 flags actually thrown around the 30-yard line.
That might be on number 10 because he's the one protesting over there.
If that's the case, we won't end the half on a penalty. Time is out, but
nope.
Called a hole, but there is no time on the clock, so I think that's how we'll end this half. So in the first half, LC leads 35-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Becker-Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle, top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth. helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Now time for your Phillips Music Halftime Show. Phillips Music now offers the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music. Wide variety of instruments and accessories. You can go see them at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road in Lawton or call them at 580-357-1118. Enjoy the halftime show, everybody.
welcome 9th, 7th, 8th, and high school band students as they perform music from Portugal, the man, Feel It Still.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Come on, team. Let's go! Guys, the toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing's the real MVPs.
Yeah!
Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Craig. Yeah, what's up? I need to use the bathroom, man. You gotta do number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Well, come on in. I'm a McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
For all of your portable toilet and septic needs, see McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. Perfect for construction sites to special events. Call McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic at 580-704-9332. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
to connect with others,
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Billy Palmer along with Chuck Yacchiani, Caleb Hannibas, and Adam Gutierrez. 35-0 your score, Elk City at the half. We get set to kick off this second half. The Cash Bulldogs out on the field warming up. First half where basically nothing went right if you're the Cash Bulldogs. Really the story of the second half is how the quarterback's doing. We got Hance and Mr. Tyler Harbin as well. Both went down with injuries in the first half. So we had to see in major game action, number 19, Zach Abbott, the 5'7" sophomore, who 2 out of 3 plays was in there. The ball went on to the ground. So I don't know if we'll see Tyler come out this half or we'll see some maybe version of the Wildcat. That's to be determined.
Well, Tyler's over there warming up. He's put some pressure on that ankle, trying to get some push off as he's taking a few throwing reps. But he's also warming up with Connor, so it's hard to tell which one of those two are going to be behind the center.
Cash Bulldogs, you tried to win just one drive at a time here, one play at a time. Elk City will get the ball to start this half with the big lead. Try to take a look at if there's any other scores around the state on this Thursday night.
Any 8-man scores tonight?
Well, I can tell you in just a minute. In Class 5A, there's a game tonight. Grove is up 33-0 over Will Rogers. In 6A, 2 action, Putnam City leads Capitol Hill 58-0 at the half. Stillwater up over Sand Springs 14-10 at half. And Lawton High over Northwest Classen 35-6 in the second quarter. 6A1, Jinx leads Norman North 28-0 at half, and Westmore narrowly leads Broken Arrow 14-13 at the half. Down in 3A action, Plainview leads Lone Grove 28-21 in the third quarter. Heritage Hall all over Douglas 57-0. That game is at the half. 2A scores, no 2A scores for tonight. Class A scores, Merritt leads Burns Flatdale City, which is not too far from here.
No, it's just right down the road.
Yes, right down the road, 34-0 at the half. Walters on the Oklahoma Sports Network leads Empire / Temple 16-6. Quapaw leads Fairland 14-9. We're getting closer to the 8-man Class B football. Barnesdale over Pioneer Pleasantville 34-6. Yale leads Olive 46-7. Quinton over Midway 40-8. Turpin over Beaver 49-0. That's a final. Ringwood over Kremlin Hillsdale 36-0. That game is in the second quarter. Then all the way down to Class C action. Coyle leads Watts 20-12. Number 3, Ryan and Corn Bible are tied at 12 at the half, and Maud and Fox said that the game is just starting, so I think that's probably actually not happening tonight.
You know, the first time I saw an 8-man football game was in high school when we hosted a playoff game, and it wasn't much different from ours. I mean, they were hitting, they were stroking, and it was fun to watch.
Dimensions of the field are a little bit different, and of course you have 8 men out there instead of the 11, so it's a little different look. Usually you're going to see now, what I've noticed about watching 8-man football, it's either going to get out of hand really, really fast, or you're going to see a major shootout. I'm talking like in the 70s, because that happens quite often in 8-man.
Yes. Yeah, they pull out the guards and they put a tight end, one of your ends, and that's your 8. And like you said, they get either 45-0 at halftime or sometime in the second half and the game ends, or you get those games that are 82-80.
Yeah, it gets high scoring quite often.
And sometimes you get lucky and you get one of those that are 12-6.
Yeah, there was one that looked like it was 12-12 at the half.
I was surprised to see the Walters score was close as it was.
Walters off to a good start this year.
Yes. Yes, they are.
New to the Oklahoma Sports Network, so you can catch them here as well. Get set for the second half kickoff. I want to thank our third quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center. 6902 Northwest Cash Road, Ace is the place.
You know, I don't know if Adam got a shot of that fireworks show just a few minutes ago, but that was nice. I've never seen that at a high school game.
They did have a big halftime show here and a lot of fireworks afterwards as well. So we ready to kick this one off. Cash will kick off from right to left on your screen. Elk City will get the ball to start this half. I suspect we'll see the starters for maybe too long for Elk City in the second half.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see them either that long, especially with, this game is well in control. Maybe this first 2 series and then done for the night. Unless they get sloppy.
Right, and they want to kind of end on a good note. Either way, we're ready for the Wayne drive-in kickoff. We're underway here in the second half. Put it on the ground, and let's see if Cash can get on it for the first time.
And we did.
And Cash does, so they start off the second half, and by all measures, they get the ball. So best field position of the night.
See, we needed
you never
something
know,
like that
right?
to happen.
Yeah. You just need some positive things to happen. And it's going to be, I think, number 19 coming back out as well. Saw Zach Abbott getting into the huddle. Let's see if he comes out with him or not.
I mean, for Elk City, this one would be kind of, you've got to keep your focus.
So Zach goes back to the side.
Mistakes like that, you're not focused.
Tyler Harbin's going to come back out here and looks okay. That's good news. The coaching staff would not be playing him if it was something that was bad.
Looks like they've retaped that ankle.
He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a man wide open on the middle of the field, but he throws it to the outside. Alex Heidebrick had his man beat. I thought that's where he's going to throw the ball to. Instead, it's going to be second down now for Cash. Ball at the 18-yard line, by the way. First time Cash is in the McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic red zone. Call them at 704-9332.
They just need to keep staying aggressive like this. I mean, run the ball at them like you need to, but let that run set up your pass, and then hopefully you can catch these guys napping in the secondary.
With a high snap, but handed to Nick Robinson up the middle. Got some room on the outside and going to gain about 6 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 4 for Cash.
He had a good lead blocker out there. Looks like Muldowney was leading them through the hole, and he was able to bounce out to the outside. Down to about the 10-yard line.
Nick Robinson in the backfield with Tyler Harbin, who left this game due to injury, but he's back here to start the second half. I think Elk City jumped again, so that will be a first down and goal now for the Cash Bulldogs. Elk City starting the second half, like you said, a little bit sloppy.
Mm-hmm. I was watching their coaches signal their defensive calls in, and if you have two guys signaling at the same time, you want one of them to be different. They both signal the same thing. So hopefully no one else saw that and they don't pick up on it. It's just an old habit of mine.
Connor Muldowney with Nick Robinson, the two-back set in the backfield. Kyrie Coleman goes in motion. It's going to be handed off to Nick Robinson. He's going to be able to get to the edge for the Cash Bulldog touchdown, but there is a flag. Oh.
They're looking at number 50.
There are 2 flags on the play. Well, first down all over again. Now, also, I'd say this. Nick, for running back, probably needs to be able to put that ball on the outside hand.
He does need to wrap it up with both arms.
Yeah, and he keeps it on that inside. He kept it on the inside hand there, on the right hand, and wouldn't put it on the outside or he needs to put both hands around it. Either way, it's going to be first and 15 from the 15. So it's a first and goal from the 15-yard line.
Cover that thing up like a loaf of bread.
This will definitely be 4-down territory for the Cash Bulldogs. Connor and Nick in the backfield. Tyler puts Kyrie in motion. Can hand it to Connor Muldowney up the middle. Gets back to about the 11 maybe the 12. It's going to be a second and goal.
If he could, I mean, he's not the same runner that we've seen early on. Early on he was running behind his pads and running with authority. It's almost like he's waiting for something to open up before he even turns that power back on. I'm not saying he's not playing hard. He is playing hard. But it doesn't look like the same runner that we saw against Tuttle.
Josiah gets a handoff up the middle, cuts out to the left, and gets just at the 10. It's going to be a third and goal from the 10. And that hold was a killer earlier. But again, this will be 4-down territory for you Cash Bulldogs.
Something close, maybe like a tight end dump or something. Or some kind of crossing routes, hopefully.
Yeah, I think we might be looking for Logan Crawford maybe. We hand off to Josiah instead. Nice cut back to the right. Get to the outside edge. Can he beat him to the edge? And no, he doesn't. Nice job by the Elk City defense there, stretching that one out.
That was a good run.
Yeah, it's going to make it a 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. So
I like that little dip move that he dipped inside and cut it back out. So that's the kind of move that made me think of Barry Sanders, because he's got those shifty moves. He was kind of, probably got a yard or two more than he originally intended.
So 4th and 5. Handoff up the middle, and I don't think he's going to get in. He's going to be just short. So Elk City will take over at the 4-yard, 3 or 4 yard line. So Cash able to capitalize on the turnover.
Well, hopefully we'll get over here and discuss it with the offensive line and tell them to be aware of where their hand placements are. Because they had a good push. I mean, they had the defensive line going on their heels. You just got to make sure that their hands are inside, because these guys are going to call it. As far as officials go, I mean, this is probably another really good crew that we've been seeing.
Yeah, they've been pretty good so far. I've not had any issue with the officiating crew. Nice job tonight.
Stay
right up the middle. Gets up to about the 8-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now for Elk City.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to get low, because, I mean, this guy's like trying to pull down a Mack truck.
There's another player injured for Cash. We'll take a timeout here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region, and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone, made fresh daily from their secret family recipe, with handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with zero out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventative maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventative maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
I thought it was 59.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, just kind of give you an update on the injury. They have called for the EMTs to come out onto the field. Can't really tell who it is as of now. We've had the Elk City players. I think the Cash, both sides have been on their knees a couple times. Both have prayed for this young man. So something very serious, obviously. So right now, everybody is just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here. So at this point, the game kind of takes a backseat to what's happening to the young man.
It's number 59.
So the injured player is number 59, Case Hardzog, the 5'10 sophomore. Just want to give you guys an update. We're back here in just a minute on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes. And then there is ours, Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Case Hartzog is carted off the field. He is, looks like he's awake and stuff, so that's good news. Elk City will take over. Again, back at 2nd and 5. Running clock at 8:15 left to go. May have a running clock from here on out.
Well, the crowd kind of lost their fire over there. I mean, you never want to see someone carted off. You really don't want to see them get hurt.
Right.
But to see someone carted off in an ambulance, the injury's got to be pretty severe.
Yeah. So our prayers go out to that young man. Pitch up the middle. This time, Cash Bulldog defense all over to bring up a 3rd down now and about 7.
Showed a little life there. They just need this is a passing down, so they need to read their keys, make sure that no one gets behind them, no one gets outside of them.
So 7:15 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And front 7 need to make sure they contain and make sure nobody gets outside of them. And just keep swarming to the ball.
Logan Webb still under center. He's going to drop back to pass this time, and he's going to try to throw it up deep, and this could be picked off, and just nearly picked off. Diving attempt by Avery Lawson, but that'll be a 4th down, so Cash will force Elk City to punt the ball.
First stop this half. That's good.
That's what Cash has got a turnover and forced to punt to start this half. Should get really good field position here as well, as both of the Cash returners are inside the 40-yard line of Elk City.
Go get it. Go get it.
Be taken at the 42. R.J. Samuels. He finally chopped down just inside the. Let's see what they call him.
I like Crawford's fire on that play right there, but he needs to be careful. Blocking below the waist. He's lucky they didn't call him for that one. And
Another player on the sideline down. It's RJ, and he got back up anyway. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line of Elk City. See if Cash can get on the board for the first time tonight.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty from the succeeding spot. First down.
Okay. I think that one would probably be either re-kicked or declined, but okay.
Yeah.
Either way, that'll put us inside the McCracken Portable Toilet and Septic red zone.
Never turn down a gift. He wants to give us a gift, we'll take it. But yeah, you're right. This would have been one of those where they would have declined it or kicked it again.
Tyler Harvard still out there, despite the early injury. See Jarius Daniels now running back. Nice big run up the middle. Yeah, down to the 15-yard line. Gain of 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7 now for the Cash Bulldogs. Again, trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight.
I think that was Muldowney that come up and crushed that linebacker.
I applaud these young men for dealing with whatever they just saw out there at the injuries they've had tonight. I get a little bit of fire back.
Maybe they can use
Anthony Daniels on the right side edge. There's a hold that they didn't call. Won't matter much anyway. It'll be 3rd and long now for Cash.
I was going to say maybe they can use Hargrave's injury as kind of a inspiration, but we seem to have stalled out a little bit.
Jarius Daniels, the lone back behind Tyler Harbin.
Just got to get to the sticks.
Looking over the middle of the field, that's going to be picked off again by, guess who it is, number 3 again, Cole Bowie. Who
Come on.
Can he get this one back? He cuts it back up the middle. He might be able to take it all the way, but he's going to be tackled by Avery Lawson. Up at the 44. Cole Bowie has been the killer for the Bulldogs tonight.
Again, it's one of those things where he's trying to get that all back at the same time. Trying to thread that needle. Come on, boys, get your heads up. Get your heads up. You're still dogs now. Let's go. Fight like Bulldogs. Let's go.
5:25 left to go here in the third quarter.
See some fresh faces out here for Elk City, so we'll probably see their twos the rest of the way.
Logan Webb, the starting quarterback, is still under center. Jaden Wynn on the carry again for Elk City. Had a big night tonight as well. One thing I want to say about Elk City is they've got all kind of alien bugs flying around this press box. They've landed on me a couple times over here. I've got some things I've never seen in my life before.
It's extra protein.
Take it home. Oh, there was a false start.
Big time false start.
Should have been, but Cash is going to stop him in the backfield anyway. A third down. The guy started falling forward and just kind of leaned on the guy, then took off. I'm going to take a picture of this bug. I've got some kids at my house would be very interested in. Oh, I wanted to about flew in my mouth just then. That's a great way to end the night. I don't know what this bug is. I won't focus on it, I don't think.
You probably scared that bug to death. Oh my goodness, he's trying to eat me.
Can't see it. Oh, this is the glare. I can't get a picture of it.
Hang on to him. Come on, get him.
It's going to be a stop. It's going to force a punt now for Elk City.
They're still swarming.
Yeah, they're trying. Their effort's still there. And again, a couple of years ago, that effort wasn't really all there. The last couple of years, they've had the leadership training that they've had, and so when the times get kind of hard for them, they're still haven't given up.
That's one thing I've been impressed with this group all year is that they will fight until the end.
I mean, I can go back to 2 years ago, not last year, before at Clinton, when the kids flat out, a lot of them, not all of them, I would never say all of them, but a good majority of the kids just flat out gave up in that game. You don't see that happening tonight. RJ Samuels takes the ball and tries to go far side.
We got a flag on the play.
Be a flag right around midfield.
I think Tate and this number 14 were kind of going at it. We'll see who's going to get it.
You're hanging on with us. Thank you for keeping up with us tonight. And next week we'll have the game against Weatherford at home. The blindside hit on Elk City. It'll be 15 yards from the end of the run. So first down for Cash.
In the old days, we call those a crack block.
We're actually going to call that on the receiving team. Okay. It'll be at the 10-yard line instead. I don't know whether they're going to call a block on the team that was not returning the ball. I was going to go with it anyway.
Anyway, the crack block is when you try to peel them off when they're not looking or making eye contact with you. And just in the past, this year actually, they made a rule that those were not legal anymore. Too many guys getting concussions. There we go.
Tyler Harbin with the completion. to Logan Crawford. About 8 yards on the completion. Let's see if they can get a little momentum throwing the ball. I like to see Tyler get into a little bit of a rhythm here. 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. This time Jarius Daniels up the middle. Gonna be right at the first down stick. They're gonna give them a first down. First down for Cash Bulldogs. 2:35 left to go in the third quarter.
With that completion, he needed that.
Yeah.
For his confidence, he needed that. And his buddies up front gave him enough time to get that out.
So pass out to Kyrie this time. And not much doing there. Bring up a second down, still right the sticks. Second and 10, but another completion for Tyler. Let's see here. Gonna shift over a little bit to the left.
Just keep moving.
Handoff right up the middle this time. Good hard run.
There you go.
By Jarius Daniels. Maybe just short of the stick. Bring up a 3rd and 1.
Now we can get up to the second level. They did a good job of getting that first contact block. Just get up to second level. Give them some room.
Tyler's going to sneak it. I think the initial push he had it, but I don't know if they called him going back or not, so it's going to be a 4th down. And they're going to punt the ball.
Yeah, it would have been close because I wasn't sure if he'd got back to the line of scrimmage. Good call, though. I mean, trying to catch him on their heels. Ben needs to angle this toward the corner of the end zone. Yes.
So they're going to have the first down.
Why not? I mean, you got nothing to lose. Pull out every trick play you got. That was a great call. Great call.
So 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Logan Crawford comes out onto the field. Half up the middle to Daniels. Another good run. Still on his feet. Up to the 37. Gain of 6 on the play. And I think that's how we'll end the third quarter here in Elk City, Oklahoma. Elk City Elks lead the Cash Bulldogs 35-0. We're back in fourth quarter action here in just a minute on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle, top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey, give me a cheeseburger.
Oh, here's another.
I'm joking.
Another bug that I don't. We'll go in the fourth quarter now. Brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order Police Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officer Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all our athletics.
Not enough mustard on that. Kind of skipped it into him. Looked like they were trying to run a screenplay up the middle.
Yep.
It just kind of unfolded on them.
It'll be a 3rd down and 4 for the Cache Bulldogs.
And go back to that good old tunnel screen out there on the edge.
Oh, big hit.
The grandkids are going to feel that one.
So win on the stop. It's going to bring up a 4th down situation for Cache. Looks like they're going to punt this one away as well.
Kid come through there so hard, I think my ancestors spelled it.
So 4th and 5, 10 seconds left on the play clock. This probably will be a punt. Take a good bounce. Picked up a play where he falls down at the 24.
He was trying to do it again. He was trying.
Nothing really can stop Bowie except for the grass here tonight.
I think he slipped on that paint.
Elk City will take over. 11 minutes left to go in this ball game. Looks like Elk City will move to 1-1. And Cache will also go to 1-1 in district play.
And they get the 15, and we lose our 15.
Now we do have 15 to give, at least. Oh, I guess we don't, because it doesn't count. 115 per game. So, yeah, we lose 15, so it's back to 0. I forget. I play goal differential in soccer, and that always gets in my head. Too many sports going on. All right, let's talk fourth quarter here. Let's talk a little bit about the OU Texas game, Chuck. What's your initial thoughts on this OU Texas game?
My initial thoughts is that everybody's overlooking the Sooners, so we might sneak up and bite Texas in the Longhorn.
That's number 1's going to be thrown out of bounds for a big game. Yeah, I don't know if – I mean, certainly Texas has had a tougher schedule. The Alabama win, although I don't think Alabama is –
well, they're not the same Bama that they have been.
But winning on the road in college football is incredibly hard.
Yes.
And they did that in Tuscaloosa, which is nothing to sneeze at. You've seen OU on the road at Cincinnati. Didn't look super great that game. They looked okay. OU is in the top 3 at scoring defense and scoring offense in the nation. I think that's something people may be overlooking despite the opponent that they've had. Has a big run up the middle again by number 21. He's finally chopped down inside midfield. I think they're overlooking that. In fact, right now, you'd be on pace to have the best defensive season since I think it's at 1986 points per game wise. So that's going back to some pretty decent teams.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, yeah.
Well, the game that had me worried was the Iowa State game because Iowa State has always been an Achilles heel for them.
Yeah, and they got off. Yeah, they got off to they had that pick 6 at the beginning of the game, but then couple. What worries me a little bit is the missed assignments. But they kind of straightened out. Right? It was a 21-20 game, and then they got, they went in 50-20. So they took care of business after like the second quarter. But if you do that against Texas, stop there on first down. If you do that against Texas, you're probably going to be in a little bit of hurt. You're going to have to start off really fast, I think.
Yes.
I do think it's going to be. I've heard it like 3 or 4 times this week by several different stations or networks. Texas is maybe a year ahead of Oklahoma right now, and maybe that's true. I mean, I just, as an OU fan, I still want to be real. I think it's the point spread's right around 6 or 7 at this point. I think that's probably about right. But it's OU Texas, and OU Texas, you just absolutely never know what's going to happen.
You throw the records and the stats out the window, and you just play ball.
I don't think it's going to look anything like it did last year, because I think you have a capable quarterback in there. So I don't think it's going to get out of hand now. What worries me a little bit for Oklahoma is the lack of ability to run the ball. Haven't really ran the ball very well.
No, and they're really still searching right there, looking for a running back, actually.
And I think, unfortunately, Dylan Gabriel's got a whole bunch of receivers, but his strength and his receivers that he the really good speedy receivers are on the outside, and that's not really his strength on the ball out to the outside. So the receiver setup is not really to his strength, but I think it's going to be this. I think Dylan Gabriel is probably the most important player in the game because he hasn't really played in Oklahoma. We're going to keep time out. We're going to keep it here. He hasn't really played in a big game like this yet at Oklahoma. So I think if he can, have a decent game, he's going to have to throw it. And by the way, Mr. Dylan Gabriel, this is probably your chance to win the Heisman Trophy because you're not going to face another ranked team the rest of the year, very likely. So, he's going to have a big game. And if he has a big game, OU's going to be right there in it. And specifically, everybody's picked on the OU defense. It's always, they're scoring, 10 points a game against Oklahoma right now. Defense is, but look who they played. Yeah, okay, whatever, right? That's fine. You can say that all you want to. This is their chance to say, hey, this is the best quarterback they played. This is definitely the best running game that they played, the best offensive line that they played. Defensive line, I don't, but again, just defensively speaking, I think OU is better than people are giving them credit for. Yes, they haven't played anybody of noteworthiness, I guess you would say. They haven't played anybody big time yet, with their big time offense, but.
Well, you could say that about a lot of
sure, and
big teams because they get those money games in there to get their tune-ups and get their reps to work out all the bugs. So, if you see somebody playing somebody big like Texas, Alabama, it's because that game was scheduled years ago and they figured, somebody's going to be down.
And by the way, OU was supposed to play Georgia this year, but because of the SEC alignment, the way it worked out, Georgia actually backed out of that. So Texas kept Alabama on the schedule because they played that game. Nice job there.
Well, hello there, Mr.
Nick Robinson. Nice job
Robinson.
on the tackle. OU was supposed to play Georgia this year, which would have been helpful for the schedule because right now, if you're Oklahoma and you lose this game, you're still going to have to beat Texas in the Big 12 championship, and that's very likely. The way the Big 12 looks right now, that's very likely they're both kind of trending that direction. We're very early still, but likely. But I think OU needs this game worse than Texas. Texas already has their big win, right? Texas can lose this game in the Big 12 championship, and that win over Alabama is going to carry a lot of weight for them.
Yeah.
Oklahoma loses this game and then, beats Texas later. They don't have another win on their schedule that's as good as Logan Crawford dangerously picks this one up. And he's going to get to the outside edge and may have a lot of room. To the
pick him off.
40-yard line.
Come on, Logan.
Knocked out of bounds at the 45. Dangerous play there, but he kind of got Elk City asleep. Gets out to the 45. Again, I think Oklahoma, if they lose this one and they win the Big 12 championship, they would have a shot. But if Texas kind of runs the gamut and loses that one game to OU in the Big 12 championship, listen, TCU proved you don't have to win the Big 12. So, you can go and have just kind of an easy schedule, and you don't have. You don't have to win. You don't have to win the conference championship. It's not going to have to happen. But Texas has that win against Alabama that Oklahoma's not going to have another win. If you look at their schedule, there literally is nobody else on the schedule right now that's ranked.
No,
that's going to hurt, and that's good if you beat Texas, right? It makes the rest of your season easy, but you can't. A nice completion there to Kyrie from Tyler. You can't say, let's the Pac-12. As long as the Pac-12's down. Listen, the Pac-12's not down this year. You're going to have two or three teams. You got Oregon, you got USC, Oregon State, and Washington. You've got some good teams there. So Pac-12's not down. You can't rely on them to be, we don't have to worry about that. You've got them. You've got them to worry about.
Even the Big Ten has some, big notable names that are doing well. Penn State.
Right. You can't. The Big Ten's not down. ACC, might be a little down than Florida State. Florida State's right there. Clemson's certainly out of it at this point. So you're going to have to. OU's probably going to have to run the table. Honestly, they may have a shot if they lose and win the Big 12 championship, but I would say it's going to be a very small shot. They're going to look very impressive, and a lot of dominoes are going to have to fall right. So to me, this game is more important to Oklahoma. You never want to lose a Red River rivalry, but to me, that's if I'm just saying who needs this most, it's definitely Oklahoma. Oklahoma does not have another game on their schedule that looks anything like this. So, and if Texas wins this, by the way, do you throw Texas at number one?
If they lose?
If they win. Texas wins this game.
No, I would not make them number one because they're still
so here's my argument.
Michigan,
Georgia.
No, I would say until one of those.
Who has the two best wins?
I would think that Georgia.
No, it'll be Texas at this point. So Texas will have Alabama and Oklahoma. Neither of those teams have wins like this at this point.
Yeah, I guess they could make a really strong case to be number one.
Ohio State's got one over Notre Dame, so they'll be up there too. But there won't be one team that has two like this, as that pass is going to be picked off by number one. So Elk City will take over with 6 minutes left to go in the ball game. So anyway, that's so give me a score prediction.
A score prediction is OU 31, Texas 29.
You are not going to believe my score. And I can prove it to you because I put it on Facebook earlier, 31-30.
Whoa.
So Chuck says 31-29. I say 31-30. Closest without going over, I guess. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that. It'll
be close.
I've got the Facebook post to prove it. I can show it to you later, but you said 31. I was like, don't say 30. 31-30. I think Oklahoma's going to win this one. I think it's going to come down in the fourth quarter, and I think Oklahoma wins it in the fourth quarter. So nice job by Logan Crawford there to get the stop. It's 2nd and long now for Elk City. Again, we're back at home at Ulrich Stadium next week. Another very important game against the Weatherford Eagles. And I think I'll thank our schedule sponsor, the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. We will have Weatherford next week at home, followed by a road trip to John Marshall, followed by a home game against Clinton, and then finishing off the season, a road game at Chickasha. So 2 of those last 3 games are games you're probably going to have to win. John Marshall and Chickasha are probably the most winnable games if you're trying to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I've been watching their results of the games that they've been playing. And Chickasha has already beaten John Marshall, so if we can beat John Marshall, we probably have a good shot at tying up that 4th spot, because we already know who the top 3 are going to be. I think we have that edge to lock up that 4th spot and go to, I don't know, was it Tuttle or Newcastle?
Maybe like Tuttle or Blanchard or something like that, probably.
I don't want to look that far down the road, but we're going to be on the road if we qualify.
And we've already seen Tuttle, how that works out, right? It's not something we're probably looking forward to too much.
Hey, but maybe their press box will be open now.
It will not be open. Man goes into motion for Elk City. 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. Thank you for hanging on with us tonight.
I think the trouble with Tyler's interception was that his lead shoulder was angled downward, and when you angle it down, it's going to go down. So he didn't have enough under it to get that lift for his receiver.
So they threw a flag on LC, but they gave him a timeout anyway. We're going to keep it here. I'll thank Caleb Handelbass, producer extraordinaire, and Adam Gutierrez, cameraman up top, making the trip up here to Elk City tonight. I give a shout out to our probable post-game eatery. It'll be Brahms tonight again. It seems to be where we go. Well, Brahms hasn't sponsored this yet. We've given them a ton of business. Right at 4 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Here come the dogs. Come on, keep your eye on the ball now. There we go.
Nice
Good stop
by the defense that time.
Good stop.
First and 10 for the Cash Bulldogs. Handoff up the middle down to the 36-yard line.
I think if our linemen will hit just a little bit lower and get some drive on them legs, we can push them back a little bit further. And just
a little bit overthrown to Kyrie Coleman. Tyler has kind of got a connection with Kyrie. Seems to be the receiver he's most comfortable throwing the ball to.
They had a good hookup last week whenever Tyler was scrambling and found Kyrie, over the middle. We just hadn't had that rhythm tonight where they can, play catch and pitch. Pitch and catch, whatever.
Catch and pitch.
Catch and pitch.
Hand off to Jarius Daniels to the left side. Cuts it back up the middle. Going to be stopped just short of the first down. Bring up a 4th and 1 for Cash. Give a shout to Vincent Saylor, who's tuning in right now. Color commentary man for the Elgin Owls. They're going to go for here on 4th down. Tyler is, like we said, back in the game after the injury. Looked pretty decent the second half here. Logan Crawford is going to be blown up and going to be stopped short.
I think he came out of nowhere.
The Cash Bulldog defense will come back out onto the field. Just about 2:40 remaining in the ball game. Looks like Elk City is going to win this one rather easily now.
I think it's pretty close. We'll know here in the last few seconds.
Hopefully we'll get a injury update from Farron. I'll try to talk to him some point tonight, see what's happening, especially to Mr. Hardzog. Prayers go out to him and his family. Hopefully everything is good. And up the middle for no gain.
Yeah, I don't know how a parent could sit calmly while they're going looking at him on the field. But I know his mom came down there pretty quick, so I doubt she was calm.
I think the Elk City Public Schools here for taking care of us tonight, giving us a good setup. Athletic Director Brian Hunt, former coach here at Elk City. So friend of Farron Griffin. And off up the middle this time. Another very short gain. At this point, we're just kind of running out the clock. 1:43 left to go.
Well, I think as far as Elk City, they found what works for them. They are sticking to their run game, and they can make a living off this over the next few games. They might actually challenge for the number 2 spot if they can get past Weatherford.
And up again up the middle to number 19 for another short down. And bring up a 4th down for Elk City. 1:09 left to go. Again, not many scores around the state since we are a Thursday night game. There's going to be plenty tomorrow on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Elgin will be hosting Altus. I assume that's probably a homecoming game for Elgin. MacArthur will be hosting Ardmore. Eisenhower goes to Piedmont.
That'll be a good game.
Del City takes on Sapulpa. El Reno plays Midwest City. Duncan and Noble also play. In Class 4A action, Woodward and Chickasha play tomorrow. John Marshall playing their non-district game against Shawnee. And again, the big one in 4A tomorrow is number 8 Clinton against number 9 Weatherford.
That would almost be worth the drive to come back up here and watch that.
That's probably going to decide 4A1. And also number 7 Cushing and number 1 Wagner, probably the biggest game in 4A this weekend. I'll say that. Number 3 Tuttle plays number 4 Blanchard. That's how we'll end the game here at Big Elk Stadium. Elk City wins this one 35-0 over your Cash Bulldogs. Final thoughts, Chuck?
Well, it's something we can build on as far as fixing our mistakes, and looking forward to next week and get back out there and do it one more time.
We'll see you back at Ulrich Stadium next week, 6:30 p.m. pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff for the Cash Bulldogs. trying to recover from this loss here back at Ulrich. They're trying to move to over 500 in district play in 4A1. For Chuck Yacchiani, Adam Gutierrez, Caleb Hannabass, I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody. Boomer Sooner.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.